There we go. Okay. And what I'm going to do after we do a few little movements just to help settle ourselves and relax, we'll go into the nice meditation. And I will just end the meditation by quietly logging off and let you come out of it on your own and just come back to the space in your own time. So that is all. All right. Thank you again for joining tonight. And we're going to just start with a little warm up here, just to start moving our energy. And I'll show you a couple nice little movements that we can do to help release or at least move some nervousness or anxiety through us whenever we feel it. All right, so we're going to inhale and take those hands up over the head, bring the palms together. Exhale to the heart. And inhale, send those arms wide out, send the heart to the sky. And exhale, come on back, sink the chest, sending the heart to the earth. And inhale, open. And exhale, closed. Nice and slow and soft, moving at your own pace with your own breath. These emotions like nervousness and anxiety in Chinese medicine are connected to our heart energy. So we're going to sweep our heart chi clear here and help to bring our emotions into balance. We take in some nice happy joy from the sky. And from the earth, we gather some nice peacefulness so that we can respond to life with gentleness, with softness. Great, let's do that one more time. Wonderful. Let's send one hand up to the sky and one hand down toward the earth so the palms are facing away from each other here. And just breathe in, elongate the body a little bit, maybe reach the arms. And as you exhale, we're going to bring both arms toward the center and switch. Inhale up and exhale down. When you inhale, you might feel the rib cage expand a little bit. This rib cage area holds emotional energy that might be stuck or stagnant. So when we stretch it a bit, we open and release any tightness. Help to open up the flow channels within us so that we can process the emotions. Nice inhale, expand. And exhale, switch. And already we're slowing the breath, making it more even, more restful. Great. Take one more of these with each hand to the sky. And then just relax back down. Give a little shake. All right, shaking is a great way to desensitize the central nervous system. So if you like here, you can start by shaking the arms, especially through the wrists. You can shake them down to the earth. Take a nice breath in through the nose and let it go with a sigh. Great. If you like, if you feel comfortable, you can give a little shake for the whole body. Maybe gently picking up those heels and knocking them into the floor. This creates some nice vibrations through the body. Wonderful. It's a good way to neutralize and disperse negative energy in our space. Ah, beautiful. All right. Another thing we can do, we hold a lot of our heart energy in our hands, palms, and wrists. So we're going to take the palms and just face them to the heart. The wrists are crossed, and we're going to just gently tap those wrists together. And again, this is just another really nice way to break up any negative energy in our space. Take a nice breath in and let it out. Invite yourself to release anything you're ready to let go of. And then switch, bringing the other hand in front. Great. And take a breath. Let it go. Wonderful. This is a good way to relieve any nervous tension or anxiety, even fatigue. And then we'll do a nice little massage here that helps to soothe the heart energy. So we can start by just placing the thumb on the inside of the wrist and just make some gentle circles. Don't have to put any pressure there, just a very light touch. And gently work your way onto the hand, into the center of the palm. And then take it up each finger to the end, and then start over back in the center of the palm. And a nice little massage through each of the fingers. Beautiful. Oftentimes when we hold a lot of that kind of nervous energy in the body, it really engages a lot of our adrenaline and our cortisol. It releases a lot of that into our system. And that actually in turn causes the system to become fatigued from all that overload. So it helps to breathe deeply and to do these little exercises to help bring some nice calming energy back to the body. Just taking it from the center of the palm up to each fingertip. Beautiful. Little tips and tricks. Plus, it's a nice little way to send yourself some kindness and some love. Little self massage is really good. All right, let's get into a little bit of breath work here. We're going to bring one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. This wave breath technique we're going to do is really helpful for moving emotions through us. So we can start with a little belly breath. And we'll just bring the breath into the belly here, focusing on our center for a moment. Breathing in, feeling the belly expand outward. Breathing out, let that belly button float back toward the spine. Starting here, centered and calm. And by drawing our attention downward here to the belly, we're helping to quiet the mind, to soothe any runaway thoughts. If you want here, you can just soften the gaze downward, even close your eyes and really connect with your breath. Feel as if you have a sea of peaceful chi within you. And then we're going to take that peaceful chi and circulate it a bit more through the body, especially up to that heart. So we'll begin the breath in the belly, and then we'll wave it up through the rib cage into the chest. And exhale in reverse. Release that breath from the chest, the ribs, the belly. Breathing in and up. Slow and soft. As you breathe out, focusing on letting go. You can physically feel those shoulders dropping down away from the ears. One of the things I love about this breath is that you can feel your heartbeat through that upper hand. And you can actually feel that heart begin to calm, begin to slow. Whenever you feel out of sorts, this type of breathing helps to bring things back into balance. And when you start to relax a little further, if you can, start to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose as well. This sends a message to the brain and to the body that you are fully relaxed. Beautiful. All right, we're going to do one really awesome flow here. Just flip those hands away from the body a little bit so that you look like you're hugging a tree. And we're going to leave one hand, we'll say the right hand, right here facing the heart. And the left hand drops down toward the earth. And we're going to take cloudy hands here, which a lot of you are familiar with. I'll start slow so everybody can catch on and get into the flow. Then I'll show you how we can apply it specifically for anxiety and nervousness. So we're going to start by just shifting a little bit to the right and rotating the body right. The hands are stacked in the air. And then we switch the hands. Bring the left on top. And we shift back toward the left and rotate the body left. If you're sitting, you don't have to do all of this. You can just wave the arms back and forth in front of you. It's got the same effect. And we switch those hands, and shift and turn. Beautiful. Yep, if you're sitting, just make those movements a little smaller. Great. Soften into a nice little flow here. Doesn't have to be perfect, just needs to be comfortable. The breathing will be natural. Maybe inhaling one direction and exhaling the other. We use this to help relax the heart energy. If we have too much fire in the heart, like overactive emotions or too much emotional stress, we imagine pulling up some water to mix with the heart's fire to cool it down just enough to bring it back to balance. So it's balancing, it's cleansing, If you're feeling a lot of tightness in the chest or a lot of activity, maybe heart pounding, anxiety, or nervousness, we can go a little faster. We can sweep away, flowing with more purpose. There we go. Beautiful. Actively sweeping away the storm clouds. These clouds representing any heavy feelings or heavy thoughts within you. I use this one quite often. It makes me feel really good. Imagine clearing that sky, letting that sunlight begin to peek through again. Nice. And then when you start to feel a bit refreshed, you can start to slow down again. Let that peaceful feeling begin to flow back in. Maybe feel the heart a little bit lighter, or imagine it so. Now your sky is filled with light, fluffy clouds that reflect the energy of your hearts, unburdened and free. Awesome. And then start to let those hands fall down a bit lower to the earth. Wonderful. Settling that energy downward. Great. Beautiful. All right. I'll invite everybody now to get a little bit settled here. You can have a seat somewhere. You can lie down if you like. I'll grab a chair, have a little drink. Started on meditation. Feel free to just be comfortable, be you. Let those hands fall wherever they may. And when you get into a really nice spot, I invite you to close your eyes. Let that breath be relaxed. Let yourself have some time to arrive here in this space, mentally, emotionally, physically. The muscles begin to soften. Take a nice breath in through the nose and sigh it out. And gently bring your mind to a scene before you. You are standing in the center of a boxing ring. The lights are low. The crowd is quiet. You feel the air still yet expectant. You are cloaked in a robe made of bright, joyful, peaceful light. It shimmers, not with aggression, but with a calm power. This robe is woven from your strength, your resilience, your deep inner peace. You raise the hood up over your head. You are centered, grounded, ready. Across from you is your opponent, the shaky phantom. All movements, no real power. He is jittery, restless, nervously hopping from foot to foot, looking for your attention. But you don't flinch. You are still patient. You breathe in slowly and out completely. You don't fight fire with fire. You stay within your peace. And the more you breathe, the more you stay still, the more he begins to tire. Take an inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. He throws some jabs into the air, but they land nowhere. They aren't meant for you. Not anymore. He waits for a reaction. There is none. You are the eye of the storm. You are the stillness in motion. You remain steady, unmoved, unshaken. You breathe with patience and calm. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. And slowly, the shaky phantom tires himself out, retreats back into his corner, sits, hangs his head, disarmed by your calm. You haven't fought with fists. You have fought with presence, with patience, with peace. Inhale slowly, fully. Exhale softly. This peacefulness is your true strength. This breath is your power. You are more courageous than you know. You are a warrior of peace. Not because you avoid the fight, but because you choose a different kind of strength. You let your light radiate outward. Your calm becomes an inspiration. You let your breath become your shield. and your soul speaks louder than your fear. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Stand tall in your light. In this moment, you are safe. You are steady. You are resilient. Take a few more slow breaths here. Inhaling peace. Exhaling tension. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Think about carrying this stillness with you, like a robe of light draped over your shoulders. You are the warrior. You are the peace. Take a breath in, relaxation. Exhale it out. Let go. Breathe in a sensation of bright, healthy light. And exhale, feel it circulate around you and through you. I invite you to stay here with your breath as long as you need. And in your own time, when you are ready, you can gently bring yourself back to this space.